everyone, my name is Tia. I decided to make this YouTube channel to kind of go over, what's going on with me and let you guys kind of know what's up. So please like, share, and subscribe. I really would love if my channel could grow. I need at least 50 subscribers to go live, and I'd be so thrilled if we can make the dream a reality. So please spread the love. I would appreciate it so much. So my name is Tia. I'm 32 years old. I have schizoaffective disorder. So I was, I had my first episode when I was like 6 or 8. It was the schizophrenia part. And then I had my first manic episode, which is like the bipolar part, when I was 22. So I went through mental illness pretty young and stuff. I think it was just hereditary. Like, I don't think anything caused it. I do have childhood trauma, and a lot of people who have this condition have that as well. But I did experience voices at a young age. So, yeah, I have anxiety, ADHD, PTSD, depression, bipolar, schizophrenia, panic attack disorder, social anxiety, and stuff like that. I'm sure that we all can relate, that we all have something with us that some of us don't want to admit, but we can tell like within ourselves. If we start to become cautious, we can seriously get the help that we need. So I honestly, you guys, I had problems taking my medicine at first when I was younger, because for the first 3 years I couldn't find a psychiatrist, and I kept getting sent back over and over and over again, back and back to the mental hospital. And they were like, okay, we're gonna find you a psychiatrist on year 3. So by this time I was 25, and they found me a doctor, and at this point I really didn't know like what was wrong. And she had said, you have schizoaffective. And I was like, okay, like whatever I gotta do to make it right, like to fix the problem, like I'd be happy to do that. So she gave me olanzapine with Depakote, and I took the medicine for a few months, and I noticed that I was severely hungry always, and my mouth was always drooling, and it was a consistent problem that never faded, and it lasted for months. And by I keep telling her, hey, can you change my medicine? I can't stop eating. I can't stop thinking about food. I was gaining like 5 pounds within a month, maybe more. I don't know. It was just consistent. The scale was consistently going up. I was 110, and then by the end of the year I was 200 pounds. Like, it was crazy. And all she said was, well, at least you're not going manic, and this is working for you. So, and I was like, no, it's not. She's like, well, then speak to a dietitian. I'm like, it's not that easy. Like, everything I think of is food. Like, all I think about is food constantly. I can't stop thinking about food. It was like this uncontrollable hunger that I couldn't control. And she didn't understand. She wasn't getting the point. And I was on that medicine for a whole year, you guys. Like, I was consistent. And then, after that year ended, I was like, bro, like, I'm not gonna allow myself to let myself go. I don't want to be on my 500-pound life because of this medicine. So I'm just going to cut my medicine and like stop taking it cold turkey. So I stopped taking my medicine cold turkey, was done with it for good, and I lost all that weight within a year. But I did go mental again, and then I went back to the hospital. They gave me medicine that put me back down to reality. And, during this time, I've lost jobs because of this mental condition. Every job I've ever had was constant losing and starting over and all that. And then like going to the hospital, eating like the food there was bad for me because I have a gluten allergy and lactose intolerant. So having both of that was really bad. And the medicine was just, I got really big when I got to the hospital. Everyone's like, oh my God, you're so big. And so I lost all the weight just to like not gain it all back, but like I feel like okay, I gotta start again, like I gotta like redo this, and I was scared of medicine, not gonna lie. I was scared of medicine. I was like, these doctors just want to see me miserable. They don't care if I'm happy or not. Like, I think I just like held a grudge against the previous psychiatrist, thinking like, oh, they're all gonna be the same, they're all the same. This psychiatrist ended up quitting, so they gave me a new psychiatrist. They were upping my medicine. They just kept upping everything, and I just like was so sick of it. I felt sick. I felt confused. I just didn't feel like myself, So I was like, okay, like I'm so done with medicine. Like it's not working. They're not listening to me. They're not helping me. It's all about what they think they're doing is right, but it wasn't right, not for me. So I didn't feel good, so I didn't take my medicine. It was consistently every year because I have this seasonal schizoaffective bipolar disorder. So every year I was going back to the hospital in December, missing Christmas, missing the New Year, always in the hospital during that time window, come home, eat, stop taking my medicine so I could lose weight, go back to the hospital, eat. It was just like I was literally like gaining weight, not taking my medicine, losing weight, going back, gaining weight. And it was bad because like nobody likes when I go manic because they're like, you're out of your mind, you don't know what you're talking about, like you make no sense. Even though like deep down, like I feel like it makes sense, but that doesn't mean everyone understands, So anyways, last year, 2023, I went to the mental hospital. I was there for about a month and a half. I was there for a while, and it was right after Thanksgiving, missed Christmas and New Year's, all that, but it's okay. And I just had to accept the fact that I need help. So, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a commitment to stay on my medicine regardless of what happens. So this whole year, you guys, like I kid you not, I have not gone manic. I will tell you everything I have taken and we'll compare and contrast. So I currently have been on Depakote since November of last year, like November 28th, I'm gonna say. So it's been about a little bit over a year that I've been on Depakote. For me, it made me gain weight in the beginning. My body had to get used to it. Now I don't have the hunger pains. I can lose weight on it. I can think clearly. I like that I can think. It definitely like mellows me down a lot because of my ADHD. I want to go and be crazy and like be hyper, and I have a lot of energy. I can exercise for hours. Normally, I have a lot of go, and I like that energy, and that's part of me that I miss, where I'm like, I miss having that spark about life, about that energy, because it kept me in shape, it kept me physically active. And Depakote has really tuned it down a notch or two, or maybe 20 notches forever. Now I'm like, I feel like I'm like a normal person, have normal conversations. I can sit and talk. I don't pace back and forth. I don't dance. I don't exercise anymore because I don't have the motivation. it took away like that drive that I had, because it like balanced the chemicals in my brain to be like, normal. So then, I was on Depakote this whole year, like I said, and I've been on it, and this is like my forever pill, so I probably won't do any other drugs. I mean, other pills is what I meant to say. Like, I won't do any other pills. Like, this is like the one for me. As far as mood goes, for my bipolar part of my disorder, as far as the schizophrenic part, I don't have it that bad, to be honest. I usually have voices in my head when I'm going manic. That's why I was confused that my psychiatrist had said I was schizoaffective bipolar, because like I normally don't get voices unless I go manic. But then I had to think back, like, oh, when I was a kid I had voices without the mania, without the depression. When you have schizoaffective, you have voices without depression and mania. So that's what that is. And I had that, and I do get that sometimes. Like, I notice, like, when I have really bad anxiety, I get a lot of voices in my head. But I think it's just like my own voice. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like, but anyways, the point here is I've tried every antipsychotic. So I tried Lybalvi, that one. No, like gain weight, confusion. Vraylar, gain weight, confusion. I don't like Vraylar. They said Vraylar was a good one. It's not a good one. Abilify was fun, but yeah, it made me think crazy, you guys. Like, I've never thought so crazy before in my life. Like, I was having all kinds of thoughts, but they weren't like, it was like a restless, like it wasn't fun. Like, it was cool when I was on it. I was like, I don't want to be off of it, but then I had some scary thoughts, and then I had to get off of it. Yeah, Abilify. I was losing weight on Abilify. It wasn't too bad for me, but at the same time, it's not worth it because it was making me crazy, And they're trying to get me away from being crazy, okay? So then after that, I tried risperidone. It made me like huge. I'm telling you, like, I was lactating and I was big. My stomach was hard as a rock. It was round. I don't know, like something was wrong with my body at that point. Like, risperidone was not wasn't doing anything good for me at that point. Seroquel had me going crazy, like loop-de-doop-de-da. Olanzapine, all I could think about was food 24/7. I couldn't even stop thinking about food. Food was always on my mind. I couldn't have a conversation without only thinking of food. What else did I try? Geodon, I was allergic to that. That was a no-go. Made me really fat too. The only ones that made me skinny was Abilify, to be honest. But yeah, none of them worked. I was so confused. I had really bad brain fog. It was either I had really bad brain fog or I was thinking like a psychopath. So it was either brain fog or psychopath, which pick your poison, and my psychiatrist finally said, okay, like, let's try you off of an antipsychotic because clearly it's doing more harm than good, and I want to see you without it and see if you can handle without it. And I think I can, honestly, because I have anxiety medicine. It's called Hydroxazine. So let's move on to my Hydroxazine for anxiety. So it took me a while to come to terms with it, that Hydroxazine was a good pill, because at first I was in denial. Like, I told my doctor, hey, can I get Ativan? Can I get Xanax? Like, I just want something that's going to take away the anxiety, like a strong drug, and she's like, no, you're going to abuse it, and, you'll have suicidal thoughts, stuff like that. You're not going to know what to do with yourself. So I was like, oh, I was so annoyed because I always have a fear, and I'm always having anxiety. I don't drink alcohol. I haven't drank alcohol going on 3 years. I don't smoke weed. Same thing. Haven't done that in 3 years. Going on 3 years. Sorry, guys. Yeah, nothing like that. So I've been, sober for a very long time, and I'm not going to do that. And she was like, no, we're not going to give you a benzo. We're not going to do that. That's not an option, And so I had to stick with the hydroxazine, and I was in denial. I was like, oh, this doesn't work, this just makes me tired. But what I noticed is when I get a panic attack and I take my hydroxazine, it usually takes about 15 to 30 minutes. I know it sometimes takes a long time, but my panic attack completely like subsides. I feel calm for the whole rest of the day. Like I don't get a panic attack again at all for the whole day. So I do feel like hydroxazine for my anxiety does work. I take 10 milligrams of that. That does work. That is a key for me. Like, yes, that is my medicine that I like for anxiety. As far as Depakote, I take 750 milligrams of Depakote, and then 10 milligrams of my hydroxyzine. So when I do have voices, if I get like anxiety or something and I feel like I'm gonna get voices, sometimes I feel like a voice is gonna start to talk to me, and I can feel it like I can feel like the pressure of like my anxiety and like things happening in my brain. I just take my hydroxyzine and then everything goes away. I try to breathe in, breathe out, and I just say it's just a temporary feeling. It's not permanent. It'll go away in a second. I hug my pillow tight. I have a smell good stick that you can get on Amazon. You just smell it. It's like a Scentsy inhaler. It smells really good. So yeah, I've been on Depakote, and then I just started taking hydroxyzine. Probably like I started taking it seriously like 2 months ago, to be honest. I don't want to lie to you guys. Like, so I take my hydroxyzine almost every day. Once a day usually is all I need. And then last but not least, my third medicine that I take is my antidepressant. So I was surprised too. Like, why would my doctor put me on a mood stabilizer and an antidepressant without an antipsychotic? But she could tell I was depressed. Like, I've been complaining about depression the whole year of 2024. I've been telling her, yo, like, I need an antidepressant, but we were on the hunt for a good antipsychotic and none of them were working. And then finally she's like, let's just not do an antipsychotic because that's just, like I said, doing more harm than good. Let's just do the antidepressant. So I'm on 100 milligrams of Wellbutrin. I started taking that 13 days ago, so it's almost the next day. So I'm about to take that here in a few hours for 2 weeks total. The pharmacist had called me and said that it could take up to 6 weeks to see significant changes in results. And I will tell you that, honestly, you guys, before I started taking this, I was experiencing brain fog. I was sleeping all day, had no motivation to get up and get ready. I couldn't think. I couldn't figure out what to talk about. I felt like I was such a boring person. I had nothing to talk about. I always had headaches. I hated talking to people because I felt like it was pointless. Like, I feel like, oh, it was annoying to have to explain myself. Like, I just had no dopamine, no serotonin in my brain. Like, nothing was there. And now I feel like I can think, I can see things. Like, I can't drive. Like, let's be real. Like, I'm so bad at driving because, like, I don't pay attention. But now my brain is like, I think it's helping with the ADHD or something, because like now it's slowing down and now I'm focusing on like, okay, so I go on green, but if the person in front of me is going straight, that's good. But if they're turning, I gotta let them go first. I don't know. I was like, I don't know how to explain it, you guys. Like, I just knew, like, I knew what I was talking about. So I feel like I know what I'm talking about now. I feel more focused. Like, now when I have conversations, I don't feel like I lose what I'm talking about. Like, I feel like I know, like, I remember where I'm going with the conversation. So I do feel like the brain fog is going away. So I feel like, oh wow, like it's a real thing, like this is working. So the first few days I didn't feel anything, but now I'm noticing that I'm able to think more clear. I'm able to see the bigger picture. I can see myself maturing, going back to college. I mean, I'm not ready for that just yet. I still feel like a little bit off. So I think I just have to wait a few more weeks. So that's that. I don't feel like hyper, like where I want to exercise. It's not like that. It's just more focus, if that makes sense. Like, and I guess motivation, because I feel like I want to go back to college and like higher my education, or I want to be more out there. I want to be like a spokesperson and stuff like that, I guess. Like, I feel more confident with who I am. So yeah, I mean, it's been only 2 weeks, but I definitely feel like motivated. I will say that. Not all the way. Like, I feel like it could be better. It could be a little better, but it is what it is. For right now, we're only on week 2. We still have 3 more weeks to see a significant change. So I will keep you guys updated and let you guys know how this goes. As far as anxiety goes, I will tell you, for the Wellbutrin, I take it in the morning when I start work. So I take it at like 8:30 or 9 in the morning, to be honest. And then I drink, honestly guys, like I drink Red Bull and coffee like all day. Like, I know it's probably bad, like I shouldn't be doing that. But then when I get off work at 1 p.m., like I don't drink coffee, I don't drink Red Bull, none of that. But I noticed last night, I don't know if it was from the medicine or not, but I couldn't sleep, you guys. Like, my brain, I felt like wanted to like talk. Like, I just felt like like voices were about to come out. And I don't know how to explain that, like what that feels like. I felt like, oh no, like voices are going to come, like I gotta stop it from happening. So I took my hydroxazine, like I took it, and then like it took like 30 minutes for everything to calm down, and then I fell asleep. But like it was scary because like I was having anxiety. I was like, I can't sleep, I need to sleep. Like my brain wanted to go, but it wasn't matching my body, or my body was like, no, you need to rest. So it was like an uneven like energy, and I'm just like, I need to balance this out. So that goes to my next thing I'm gonna tell you guys. So I did gain a lot of weight in the year 2024. I was 180 pounds, and I did gain up to 180 pounds. Okay, I had a boyfriend at the time, so you can blame him because he didn't love me, and I knew it from the beginning. Obviously that wasn't gonna work out. But yes, so I did gain a bit of weight. I was also on birth control, and that to me that has a lot to do with it. But at the same time, I was cooking for him, and like he always ate junk food, and I really didn't care. I was like, oh, it's good. Like, if I'm gonna cook it, I'm gonna eat it. Like, it smells good, and that was like my problem, is like I eat, whatever I smell. Like, if it smells good and I'm cooking and I'm hungry, like, I don't know about you, but when I'm cooking, it makes me tired. And when I'm tired, to wake me up, I need to eat food. So, yeah, so I was 180 this year. That was like right before we broke up. I was like 180. So then we broke up. And this is the craziest part. I went all the way down to 150 out of nowhere. Like, it took a month. I lost 22 pounds just because we broke up. So I was like, what? Like, how? Like, I don't understand. I mean, it was a blessing in disguise at the end of the day, because I was obese, to be real. And I lost all the weight, and then I had talked to my doctor, and she put me on Vraylar during that time, and then I gained a bit of weight back. But not a lot, like, because the Vraylar was making me really hungry, and I told her I had stopped taking it because I was really, like, feeling, like, not myself, feeling depressed on it. So she's like, okay, let's take you off of that, and then she did. So now I'm back on my weight loss journey. I'm not really sure. I don't know, but I honestly, I don't know if it's the Wellbutrin or if it's because, like, I started my diet before I started taking Wellbutrin, and or wait, was it after? No, I think it was after I started taking Wellbutrin. Yeah, but either way, like I'm on a calorie deficit, so for my height and weight, I have to eat 1,000 calories per day to lose 2 pounds per week. And really isn't even that hard, you guys. Like, you really just have to find out what you can eat. Like, I have gluten allergies, so everything has to be gluten free. And then I have to just add up the calories. I always add up all my calories, I got, like, I don't know about you guys, but like I eat ramen noodles always, like that's like my go-to. But I found these lentils, like I like lentils, like I can't believe I've never eaten lentils before. These are instant lentils. And then I eat Smart Pop or something. They're like, it's like a popcorn that's like really healthy. It's like 110 calories, and it's a huge popcorn bag, I'm telling you. And then for like treats, this is the cinnamon rolls protein. So you want to eat foods that have high protein, high fiber. That will fill you up and make you feel full. I've been eating 1,000 calories. I'm on week 2. I think I'm on week. Let me look at the schedule. So I've okay, so it'll be I already did week 1, but I don't want to like gross you guys out, so you might want to fast forward this if you're a guy. But I was on my period when I started my diet. Well, actually, like I wasn't on it yet. I was on my diet, and then I started it like after the first week was over. So when I weighed myself, it didn't say I lost weight. So I was 157 to begin with, and then I weighed myself today before I took a shower, because I was like, I want to see like if I lost weight. I was still on period, like I'm still there. And I was 156, so I lost 1 pound, because it was 157.0 the day before, and then now it's 156.0. So I lost 2 pounds. Oh wait, 1 pound. But everyone's like, oh my god, that's not a lot. Like, trust and believe the process. If you don't have ChatGPT, get ChatGPT, okay? Because I've been talking to ChatGPT to give me the answers, and ChatGPT knows everything. And ChatGPT told me, he said, yo, like, you're not gonna lose weight overnight. Like, your body has to have time to adjust. Give it faith. And plus, even when you're on your period, even this is what ChatGPT told me, that you gain weight when you're on your period. And you give it a week after you get off your period to know for certain how much weight you lost, because water retention is a thing when you're on your period. And also Depakote causes water retention. But you guys have to pop my neck. But I'm still gonna lose weight. I'm gonna show you guys how to be a bad and bougie, mentally ill girly who is, fire at the end of the day, who pays people for charity, feeds the poor, moves the masses, that's all I'm about moving the masses, saving the day, making heaven on earth. Yahweh, that's the way. I know you guys wouldn't understand, because that's called the schizoaffective brain, okay? Yeah, so I'm going on day 4 of week 2. So, I pretty much eat what I want. Like, I don't tell myself no. I mean, unless it's like something that's not gluten-free. Like, I don't eat pizza anymore. Like, I will avoid pizza. I don't drink soda. Never really had a problem with soda. I mean, I might. I don't know. I ate French fries the other day, but I have a Fitbit, and I actually walked 20,000 steps that day. So it was French fries that's all I ate that day was a french fry and a banana. So I felt like it balanced out because like I really didn't eat much that day. But I'm also against fried food. I don't really know, like I just think when I think fried food, I think of like, oh, I'm gonna be so fat. I'm gonna have like grease coming out of my skin. I'm gonna like clog up my arteries. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong, but like, oh my god, I shouldn't eat like fatty foods. But that's if like it's been a long day. I forget to pack my food, and you know, I just feel like it's okay because I feel like, you know, I haven't ate junk in a while. Like it's okay to like do that, but not like overdo it. You want to eat in portions. I also did a food delivery service. It's called, what's this food? Clean Eats Kitchen. I eat these burritos. These are good too. These are so filling, you guys. Like if you want to like eat something that's gonna fill you up for the whole day, eat these. These are like 300 calories for one burrito, and I'm gonna tell you right now, like this will keep you full till the next day. Like you should eat this at night, and then I just like put this in the microwave a minute 15 on both sides, and then I add like hot sauce like all over, like sriracha, and then I just eat it really slow, and then I swear like in 20 minutes you're gonna feel full. So like just wait. That's why people eat slow, because if you eat slow, then you're gonna feel full faster, and you're gonna know when your body's full. Because when you eat fast, your brain is still like, huh, like I haven't even like thought of what you were doing. Like, so your stomach needs to think about what it's doing, and then, you know, tell itself, like communicate with the brain, like what's up, because that's what's going on. But yeah, this is also, so this Clean Eats comes in portions like that are like, this will help you lose weight. This is gluten free. This is 320 calories. It's a low calorie meal. It's really good. I have like a lot left. I actually haven't ate these in so long. I'm gonna eat them soon. Like honestly, I have so much food that I haven't ate because I've been so busy with the holidays. Like we're on the last few days of, you know, December of 2024. So I'm just trying to get the hang of it. Like I've been eating like popcorn, bananas, candy. I know I shouldn't be eating candy. French fries. What else have I been eating? Oh, eggs. I like hard-boiled eggs. Yes, that will fill you up too. And they're low calorie. They're like 60 calories for like one hard-boiled egg, and you can have like 4 of them. But like I usually like have 1 or 2. Like I usually don't like splurge. Usually like what I do, like, because like honestly, like I don't exercise, you guys. I just don't have the energy, and I think it's like the Depakote. I don't even know, like maybe Depakote is the problem, because like I just don't want to, like I don't have the motivation to exercise. But let's live on a prayer. Let's live by faith and just think like, oh, okay, so down the line, this is all gonna make sense. Like with the Wellbutrin, like I'll have motivation, you know, after like I lose some weight, because like right now maybe the extra weight is what's stopping me to exercise, because it's just holding me down. So I'm hoping I can get back into it and do time. So we'll see. So yeah, if you can join the weight loss journey with me. We're about to week 2. The last day of week 2 is on Saturday, so on Sunday I will do a weigh-in, and then I will do another weigh-in, and then we'll do the week after that, and then the week after that. So I'm thinking about not this week, but next 2 weeks from now, then when I weigh myself, you guys, I think that would be good, because that would give me like an estimate how much weight I lost in 4 weeks. It's supposed to be 2 pounds a week, but since the period got in the way, the water retention with all the medicine, all that stuff could be a problem. But I'm planning on, you know, always being here for you guys, giving you guys consistent updates, everything you want to know. I'm here for you as well. But there is so much I want to talk to you guys about. There's so much I want to share with you guys, and I hope you guys can follow me like, share, and subscribe. I think it would be so amazing if we could help each other as like a team effort, you know, like, you know, teamwork makes the dream work, like friendship circle, like forever, like we in this together, you know, like God only makes the best of the best. That's why we here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a good day. Happy rest of your year. And I will see you guys soon. I'm going to make another video shortly with something else that I do want to talk to you guys about. So right now I feel like I'm out of breath, so I will make that one later, but I love you guys anyways, and have a good day.